Hello and welcome back to Helldivers 2 Loadout Roulette. Today's loadout is the SG-225 Spray and Pray. Yay. The gun I have been terrified of having to use because I know it is terrible. Unless magically something has changed since the last time I touched it, it's bad. The SG-22 Bushwhacker. Not a bad shotgun, but also I'm carrying two shotguns. And the G109 Urchin. Yay. Our armor is the TR-117 Alpha Commander, so medkit, not a bad armor. It's nothing I'd write home about, but it's acceptable. We're using the PH-202 Twig Snapper helmet to match the green. There's also not a lot of options that match the armor, so we're limited in choice. And then, because there isn't a lot to go with the green, I picked the Seal of General Consensus, because I still like this cape. But we're taking all this against the Illuminate, so this will be an interesting time. I will see you in the mission. Okay, so we have the Eagle 110 rocket pods, Arc Thrower, the Guard Dog K9, and the Grenadier Battlement. I never use the Battlement. Kinda going with what I said last episode, my problem is there's not a lot of cases where standing still is a viable option. God, just this weapon choice is just not great. Three? Really? 3 walkers off rip? Thank God we get 8 drums because this thing is terrible. I think I'm out of range for the Arc Thrower, or I just have bad luck. Come on, man. Get stunned. Everybody else gets stunned when I hit him with this.
Calling in reinforcements.
I could maybe throw the Urchin? That's ambitious, but it's an option. Oh, right. Rocket pods. Of course I wanted to climb up on the rock.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting sentry.
But so I've been running some missions, and I had an idea. I'll float it by you guys, see what you think. What if we had timed missions? Like, having an objective where instead of, like, launching a nuke, we have to stop a nuke. You know, you can actually fail it outside. Like, it's one of the few missions you can actually fail, considering most your failing is by just death. Outside of, like, escorting the civilians to the rocket. That's the only one where the generators can get blown and you actually lose. But it'd be interesting to have missions with more fail states. And it wouldn't be that difficult to beat because it's just, hey, push the main objective.
Marking location, north. On my way. Engaging. I'll take it.
But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, I saw people talk about this a little bit, having armor passives, like the 30% chance to not be detected, having some armor sets get bonuses tied to planetary conditions. So if you're on a planet that gets the, let's say the extreme cold, if you have certain like polar Patriots armors and certain kind of Arctic themed armors, you could actually benefit from that detection bonus. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, that is actually really fair. Because it isn't just a straight up buff to the player. It's conditional. Yes, it does mean people are incentivized to use certain armors on certain planets. But that said, you're already incentivized to use certain weapons on certain enemies and things of that nature. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility. Just die already. I hate flesh mobs so much. Yeah, I thought it'd be interesting, because you could do either have normal planetary conditions, or just assign types to planets. So we just flat out can see, this is a Arctic planet. Armors with certain, like, secondary perks get a bonus here. You know, this is a desert planet. Armors with certain setups get a bonus here. All of the peak physique armors, because they're the Viper Commandos, get a bonus on jungle worlds. Everybody gets a bonus. And it's not that weird.
Reloading! Mag's empty!
I just think it'd be a nice change of pace, and it gives a little more depth to armor choice without going crazy. I've heard rumblings of armor customization, but I don't know what exactly is being done. Because if it's just like, oh hey, we're adding, you know, you can swap camos. Okay, then maybe getting rid of, or not having that location-based bonus would work. But it would also be cool if we could level up armor to get something. You know, you can get armor plates and get slightly reduced stamina, but you get like 15 points of armor. You could get an extra bandolier of, like a bandolier, and get a little bit of extra ammo. Just minor things that aren't definitively game breaking, but nice little benefits for players.
Sending in an eagle.
Illuminate, east.
God, everybody's just trying to like clear out everything. I'm just running by it. But I have my duty with my little hard drive here. Carrying a package through the world like this is Death Stranding.
I need supplies.
Rare sample acquired!
I don't know how I'm feeling about this. On one hand, the spray and pray isn't terrible. Like, it works. It's just on the other hand, I'm using the spray and pray. Yeah, they could do cool stuff with armor customization. Reduce armor and get some mobility back. Might make some heavy armors a little more viable, depending on what they offer.
Engaging terminal.
It could also suck, who knows?
Requesting fortifications. Let's reload.
Calling
I'm
down
on
the
it.
sentry.
I got the terminal.
I don't even know if getting on that battlement is a good idea for that guy or not.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Dropping a pin.
As I just hop it instantly. Yeah, this kind of sucked.
Found something.
Activating jump pack.
Careful, everybody. I just kind of fired randomly. God, this thing... I don't know. Maybe someone knows of a way to use that thing properly. I don't see it. I feel like the only way it is viable is to use it in tandem with, like, the shield bubble. You know, you call that in first, call the shield bubble behind it, so that you're as close to the edge as possible, and then you just shoot out. I was gonna say, and I'm gonna have no time where I use the
300 meters.
urchin, but there is one spot where I can use the urchin, and that would be if I'm fighting another flesh mob, and I think for a second, then I can whip one and stun them. But I don't even know how much I'm gonna benefit.
Calling in an orbital strike.
Outpost destroyed. Dropping a pin, north.
I wonder if these guys have the little turrets we saw
Sending in an
in the
eagle.
urban area.
Found something.
Unleashing democracy.
Calling in orbital strike.
I don't really have another option to take out that UFO, because I don't have a explosive. I just have a zappy grenade. A little bit of a problem.
Squid outpost.
Sentry.
Yeah, I love how they still haven't fixed the how you die system. Half the time I get shot by enemies and it's like, yeah, you did it yourself. It's like that whole, like, JFK meme where they're like, oh, what if his head just, like,
Joining the fray.
did that? But in this, it's like a nuke falls on you and it's just like, hey, what if you just randomly reduce to atoms for no reason?
a taste of freedom.
The spray and pray does what it... It's good at what it's meant to do, which is just clear out trash. And for some reason also elevated overseers. Don't know why that's also on the list of things it's not half bad at. But here we are. Oh, one thing that would be for the armor customization, I would say it'd be cool if they gave us like what I wanted for the Drone Master armor and actually give us the ability to get bonuses for drones, but nah. I mean, you could create something, but I think it starts to dip into you're making completely new armor sets. And that's clearly not what they want to do. And who knows what it could be. I could be completely out of left field with all this and be off the mark. We good now? Cool.
Calling down supplies. Calling down a support weapon.
Well, in that case, I'm going to take that supply then.
Marking location, north.
Calling down fortifications.
Northwest, 100 meters.
I'll take it.
Requesting sentry.
Calling in an eagle.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Get some! Out of ammo!
No, I thought this thing had a reload. Well, that sucks. I don't even know how useful that was. Like, yeah, I got rid of the flesh mob. But I don't know.
Calling down a sentry.
They just really have to speed up that deploy time. Like, it pops up and it's just like, let me just slowly unfold. It's like, this sucks, dude. I can just call in a machine gun turret and it does, like, the same job way faster.
Calling in orbital strike.
I feel like I can't, like, move on anything right now.
Illuminate.
I don't trust the spray and pray to not zap someone, or to shoot them. I don't trust my drone to not zap someone. I'm just like in this awkward position, hemming and hawing every decision. I'm not a fan of the bleed increase. Like, it was 1 second, with 1 damage per second, and yeah, that needed to be changed. Because if you had the slight damage reduction perk, you ignored everything instantly. Like, it didn't affect you. But 10 damage per second is also a bit steep. I would have gone 5.
Calling down a sentry.
It's enough for you to be aware of what's going on, but still low enough that you're not instantly getting screwed. Because as you saw, I had enough time to dive, and then by the time I hit the ground, I was dead.
Reinforcing!
It's just a bit of a hard sell. And I get it, it makes Democracy Protects better. But at the same time, Democracy Protects was already a solid armor. Because you benefited instantly from, hey, you might not die half the time.
Freedom forever!
Oh, cool, thank you. Cool. Didn't realize the pulses actually had a knockdown to them. I'd be lying if I said that's not a little annoying.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Supplies!
Requesting air support! Orbital inbound!
All this, and there's not even any more spawners left.
Requesting fortifications!
Dropping a pin. West. 50 meters.
Reloading!
Calling down a sentry!
Calling down support weapon!
Shuttle inbound.
Calling in reinforcement! I'm out!
ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Requesting sentry!
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Calling down fortification! Reinforcing!
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
Calling down support weapons.
Okay, he's going for it. I was to say, is anybody gonna go for that? Because I will.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Now it's just awkward and quiet. Yeah, somehow the spray and pray feels better than the breaker incendiary, and I don't understand how that works. The bushwhacker was fine. I'd like to be able to load slugs.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
The grenades...
Going down a support weapon.
Well, you learn something new, that they also have a stun effect, or knockdown effect to them.
That's empty.
Not a fan of the knockdown, a little annoying. Especially when trying to use against enemies that are running at you, but, you know, what can you do?
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
He must be using the eruptor.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing sequence initiated. Watch where you're standing.
Okay, I think it's clear. Yay team.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Reinforcement budget depleted.
But that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button, it helps out the channel a lot, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.